You got a raise and you are still broke. Not dramatically broke. You are standing at an ATM at the end of the month, the balance shows $43 and your new paycheck already has somewhere to be before it arrives. You earn more than you did 2 years ago. You have less room than you did 2 years ago. And you do not know exactly where the difference went. It just went. That is not bad luck. That is not the economy. That is one habit, so quiet, so natural, so invisible, that it has been running in the background of every financial decision you make without ever once feeling like a problem. And it will cost you more money over the next 10 years than any investment mistake, any market crash, or any single bad financial decision you will ever make. Today we show you exactly what it is, what it costs in real numbers, and what the two versions of your life look like 10 years from now. One where you caught it, and one where you didn't. Why you keep doing it without knowing. A brand new phone box sitting on a kitchen table next to a stack of unopened bills. Both arrived the same week. The phone felt necessary, the bills felt manageable, and somewhere in that kitchen, on that Tuesday, $20 a month quietly added itself to your life forever. That is how it always starts. $20 more on the phone plan. 40 more on groceries because you started buying the version of things that does not feel like a compromise. 80 more on a gym that has towels and a sauna, and you actually go now. 150 more because the new apartment has parking and natural light, and you can hear birds in the morning instead of the neighbors arguing. None of these feel like financial decisions. They feel like life improving. And life improving feels like success, which means every single step of this habit comes with a small reward signal in your brain, a quiet confirmation that you are doing well, moving forward, becoming the person you are supposed to be. That reward signal is the trap. Thus, your brain cannot feel the difference between spending money and building wealth. It only feels the upgrade, and the upgrade stops feeling new within 3 months, leaving you needing the next one to get that signal back. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it is the single most effective wealth-destroying force that exists. Not because the financial system built it, but because you build it yourself, automatically, every single time your income goes up, and your lifestyle follows it up the same staircase. Here is what that staircase actually costs you. 2 people, same age, 30, same job, same salary, $50,000 a year. Same 3% raise every year for the next decade. By 40, both earn $67,000 annually. Everything identical, except one thing. Version A lets the lifestyle grow with the income. Every raise absorbed into a slightly better life. Saves 8%, the same percentage, always. By 40, version A has $42,000 saved. Picture that as a physical stack of cash on a kitchen table. One serious medical emergency, gone. One layoff, 7 months, and it is over. One bad year, back to zero, 40 years old, with a nicer apartment and an empty account. Version B. Same income, same raises, same Tuesday mornings. Except every time the income goes up, the lifestyle stays exactly where it is. The raise goes into investments before it ever reaches the checking account, before the brain finds a use for it. The savings rate climbs from 8 to 22% over 10 years, not because version B earns more, but because the lifestyle never followed the income up the staircase. By 40, version B has $210,000 in invested assets. Compounding, generating yield, working while version B sleeps. Now picture them side by side at 40. Version A drives a nicer car. Monthly payment sticker barely faded. Bank balance visible on the cracked phone they never upgraded because the car payment came first. Version B drives something older, paid off, something that gets them from A to B without a monthly reminder of a decision made 5 years ago. From the outside, version A looks more successful. From the inside, version A is 2 missed paychecks from a problem. Version B is not. 210,000 versus 42,000. Same person, same salary, same decade. One habit. Drop a comment right now. Last time your income went up, did your savings rate go up with it? Yes or no? I read every single one, and subscribe right now because next week we show you exactly where version B puts that money. But first, the part nobody tells you. Knowing this is not enough to stop it. Why knowing is not enough. You just watch those numbers. You understand exactly what lifestyle inflation costs. And there is still a part of your brain right now looking around your apartment, calculating whether it is actually too small. That is not weakness. That is hedonic adaptation, and it is running in your brain whether you want it to or not. Every upgrade becomes invisible within months. The new couch that cost $800 more than the practical option, 3 months later, it has crumbs in it and a throw blanket covering the worn armrest, and the reward feeling is completely gone. But the rent that justified the upgrade is still there. Every first of the month. Permanent. And then there is social comparison. You do not measure your lifestyle against where you were 5 years ago. You measure it against the person at the next desk who got the same raise and immediately bought something with it. Everyone around you is experiencing lifestyle inflation simultaneously. The baseline keeps moving, the comparison keeps shifting, and the feeling of falling behind is always present, even when your income is growing and because everyone else's lifestyle is growing at exactly the same rate. This is why willpower fails. The only thing that works is a system that removes the decision entirely. Money that never reaches your checking account cannot be upgraded into a lifestyle. The one system that fixes it. The fix is one instruction, applied every single time your income goes up. Before your lifestyle notices the raise, before you calculate what it could pay for, before you look at apartments in a slightly better neighborhood, a fixed percentage moves automatically into investments, not whatever is left at the end of the month. First, the checking account never sees it. The brain never counts it as available. The lifestyle never knows it existed. Picture 2 accounts on a phone screen. Left, checking, looks exactly like it always has. Enough for rent, groceries, the gym, the good olive oil. Normal, comfortable, unchanged. Right, investments. A number growing quietly, relentlessly, every month a little higher, compounding on top of itself while the left account funds the life. Your apartment stays the same. Your car stays the same. The life looks identical from the outside, and the gap between what you earn and what you keep grows every single year without requiring a single moment of willpower after the initial setup. One raise. $5,000 more per year. Half goes to investments, $2,500. You never see it. You never miss it. And $2,500 a year invested consistently becomes approximately $35,000 over 10 years. From one decision. Made once. Never revisited. Do that with every raise for 10 years and watch what version B's account looks like at 40. Your life in 10 years. 10 years from now, version A's alarm goes off at 6:47 a.m. The specific cruelty of a non-round number set by someone calculating the minimum sleep they could survive on and still function. They reach for the phone before they are fully awake. Check the emails that came in overnight. Get dressed in a bathroom that is slightly nicer than 10 years ago, in an apartment that is slightly nicer, in a life that looks measurably better from every external angle, and feels exactly as tight, exactly as obligated, exactly as far from free as it always has. The money is better. The ceiling is the same. 10 years from now, version B wakes up when they wake up. Not in a mansion. In a normal place they chose because they liked it. The coffee is already made. They sit at a window and they do not check emails before they are ready. Their investments generate enough passive income every month to cover their basic expenses. Not luxury, just the baseline. Enough that working is a choice and not an obligation. Enough that Monday morning is not something that happens to them. Enough. Version A's apartment is nicer. Version A's car is better. Version A looks more successful from every angle you can see. And version B is sitting at that window with a coffee watching the morning, with something version A's nicer everything could never buy. Time that belongs to them. The only difference is one habit. Kept or changed. Compounded over 10 years into 2 completely different lives. The next raise is coming. When it arrives, that specific moment when the number in your account goes up, that is the moment that determines which version of your life you are building. Not the market. Not the economy. Just that moment. And what you do before your lifestyle notices the money is there. Keep the lifestyle. Bank the raise. Every single time. And in 10 years, the version of you that wakes up without the 6:47 a.m. alarm will not feel like a different person. They will just feel like someone who made one decision at the right moment and never had to make it again. Finance Franky exists to show you the math before it is too late to use it. Subscribe so you do not miss what comes next. Share this with one person who got a raise recently and has no idea where it went. Drop a comment, version A or version B. Which one are you building right now? Be honest. The window is open. It does not stay open forever.